And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting.
Thanks, DA. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Thompson.
Get on Thompson. Tight. Who's watching here?
Passes it to Curry. Wiggins outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Now, here is Young. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Warriors now. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. This one for 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
And he makes the first.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
Good on both. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Curry against Young. Three-pointer. Again, Young missing. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Here's Wiggins. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. The pass to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the Young. Young's got 5 now.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Outside, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
Atlanta making some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. Gallinari outside. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Curry, good.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Young against Curry. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Hammers the alley-oop through. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And Capella sends it back. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gallinari passes to Capella. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Outside Porter. Here's Curry. Reddish grabs the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Williams against Porter. Williams passes to Capella, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Bell. Outside Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Gallinari, and the shot is good.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Johnson, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiseman's checked in for Otto Porter Jr.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Here's Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Wiseman, the pass to Bell. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number is called. Bell brings a lot of activity.
Outside Williams. Pass to Huerter. Johnson, that's for 2. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson inside. Atlanta with the rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball, and he finished it off with a lay-in. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
Here's Huerter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep. Rebounded by Bell. Warriors leading by 7.
A high-level athlete who brings great energy. Bell still working on his skill set that could eventually earn him more minutes.
Yes, G.A., you know this. As an undersized 4 in today's NBA, you have to play with a lot of energy to get playing time. They also want him to be able to shoot it better, pass it, and handle it a little bit better. And that will get him a lot of playing time. Bell has the work ethic to evolve, but it's a high bar to clear.
Moody, he's guarded by Williams. Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. The Warriors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. .152 left here in the second. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Capella kicks to Collins. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Green.
Tough to recover.
when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Reddish the pass to Collins. Porter with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's stolen by Capella. And they're moving it up. Young outside. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He feeds it to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter. Iguodala, that's good.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3 ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
Young drives in, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Iguodala. Atlanta with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Young against Curry. Young's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Off target from outside. The shot that time, not on target. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Golden State had no problems getting going. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47% shooter from the field. Hits over 50% from the field one season, which he took 900.
And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Warriors leading by 6. Thompson outside. Curry looking around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Huerter gets it to go.
Hey, if Huerter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson outside. And And here's the fast break. Here's Herter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And here's Wiggins. He's got 8. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. He gets it in there. Curry's got 8 points.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense guessing.
To the paint, Capella kicks to Collins. Outside Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. Here's Bell. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Williams. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 6. Shoots it up. Again, Golden State.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
To the paint. Buries it down low. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Timeout. And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The Hawks trail by 12. Williams finds Gallinari over Green. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Williams. Gallinari's got 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Golden State.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Williams comes with a double team. Down low, here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Gallinari missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Johnson outside. And here's Bogdanovich for three. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Reddish, he's checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Williams.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Passes it to Green. Wide open. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reddish dishes to Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Gallinari in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Nice D from Porter. Warriors leading by 9. Releases. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Reddish. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Curry's shot is off.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. The drive by Thompson and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And that's the problem with guarding Thompson. He is so versatile and can attack you on the drive in addition to his shooting ability.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman's checked in for Green, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And a deep 3 from Young trains the 3-pointer.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A nice shot by Young.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry attacking. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
You gotta love his commitment to drive the basketball to the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
That's tipped.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Young against Curry. Beyond the arc. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Young.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Curry is inside. Defended by Young.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Capella with the bucket.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Thompson with the bucket.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young is double. Out left to the wing. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Young, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Capella.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
The Hawks again can't hit. Here's So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we got rebound.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.